Hello YouTubers, welcome back to Yorkshire Media One. I am Mark, your host, your presenter, whatever you want me to be. Yes, I am cheaper and better than the BBC. So, thank you for watching this video. So what are we going to do today? Well, it's Wednesday's film review, and I thought, seeing as that it's the last film review before my holiday, I thought I would do a film review. And what film review am I doing? It's a fantastic comedy. It's got Simon Pegg, Thandie Newton, and Azaria in it. There is nothing he can't run away from. So it's Fat Boy Run, Fat Boy Run, with Simon Pegg in it and all that lot. Yeah, it's a really good film, and I've just watched it. So how it begins, basically, it begins where you're at Dennis's and Libby's wedding, getting ready for the wedding. Is Simon Pegg and Libby, and it shows you them all happy and that. His best mate goes up and knocks on the door to see if Dennis is ready to get married, and his best mate, Libby's cousin, walks in and sees Dennis. Well, he's panicking basically. He's having a what I would call a panic attack, and he gets cold feet and that, and he goes and he's laying on his back banging his, and then he suddenly sees the window open, and then he jumps, he gets out of the bedroom through the window and runs for the hills basically, and his best man comes in and goes, shit. So he's running down the street, then you've got Libby calling his name, and he's just running and running and running. And the next scene after that is 5 years on, and Dennis goes to pick up his son and knocks on the door, and then he just talking, and gets his son Libby saying that he's supposed to be here within an hour and things like that. And then he meets Libby's boyfriend Whit, and Whit is an high flyer. It's what I call a bit of an idiot basically, but he's an high flyer, an American and things like that. So he meets Whit, and then from there Dennis bumps into it again, because he wants to, he's trying to do the right thing, I suppose, and he wants to get to know it. And then Whit says he's going for spinning classes, which is, as we all know, exercise bike and things like that. So Dennis goes along, he nearly kills him, right? And Whit says, oh, mind the step, and Dennis falls straight down the lot of the stairs. And it starts from there, does that kind of rivalry. At this point, it was becoming clear that Dennis is trying to get his girlfriend back, who he lost basically, his fiancée, which is Libby. So he's trying to get Libby back, and that's the whole point of him doing what he's going to do. So, and things like, and his best mate, decides that they'll help him, and they do help him, and so does his landlord. He keeps losing key, he keeps knocking out landlord's key, and landlord's daughter wants him out, things like that. But he's running, he decides he's going to run a marathon. He tells Libby this, that he's going to run a marathon, and the stupid idea that he can win her back basically, and things like that. And then I think it's at Libby's birthday party. That's another key point, is where Dennis sees Whit propose to Libby, will you marry me? She says yes, and everything like that. So Dennis walks out because he's really angry and that, and he says to his best mate, well, I'm not running, I can't run. And then suddenly, he gets chucked out, and he does run. They say, if you don't run, blah 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 and all that, you'll be a joke for the rest of your life, basically. So they do, his landlord and his assistant coach, his best mate's his running coach, and they train him, and they really do train him, and he goes through a couple of weeks of that where he's getting stronger and better and faster and things like that, and then and then you get the marathon, and the day of the marathon, Wick's there, he's there, and Wick says, "Oh, I'm surprised you made it here and all this," but Wick's there and that, and marathon gets underway, they start running, but him and Simon, him and Dennis are like competing against each other and that, and they're getting faster, and they do overtake the professional marathon runners and things like that. And I think it was Dennis who went on for a world record, but at but Wick trips him, deliberately trips him as well. So Wick trips Dennis. Dennis goes down hard, and his ankle, it's basically it's rather badly sprained or fractured. And he gets up, and he continues, and they say he's going to hospital. Libby, is there to meet him, but he's not there. Then they wonder where he is. They're not bothered about Wick. But Wick says, well, he tripped me, blah, blah, blah. But we all know Wick tripped Dennis. And it comes on news that there's a lone marathon runner who's running on a busted ankle, and, and he's trying to complete the marathon. He's never completed it before, and he's trying to compete. So that's what he does. He gets up, and he wants to complete for the first time in his life. He wants to complete something what he started. And then I think he gets about, is it 9 miles away? And then he hits the brick wall. He sees the imaginary brick wall. Someone pushes a brick through. He looks through it. He sees himself saying, "Come on, come on." Eventually his mind busts through that brick wall. And then he continues to run. And he gets near to the end at St. Paul's, and he does fall, but he picks himself up because he sees Libby and his son, and he runs for them, and that's it. So he does complete the marathon. He's become an hero, basically. And Wick, the American, is an idiot. He's a complete idiot. Yeah, I mean, he lost his temper with Dennis's son and things like that. And that's it. He becomes an hero. And then right near that end of that, commentator said, "Well, he's got a son. I didn't know he had a son. No one knew he had a son." So yeah, so Dennis completes and that, and falls into Libby's arms and that, and that's really emotional because at that point when I saw him complete, at that point it's where I become emotional. I started to cry, and that. Then it shoots to, I think it's a couple of weeks after, Dennis is coming up to pick his son up, and Libby's there, and Dennis wants to ask Libby a question, but he says, "No, I'll take my son." Then he comes back in, and Dennis does say to Libby, "Do you fancy going out for dinner sometime?" And she says yes, and that's where, and then he turns round and sees his landlord in running gear. And he says, "What are you doing?" And he says, "Oh, I've been to a spinning class." And Dennis says, "It's fun, isn't it?" So that is Run Fat Boy Run for me. Now, it's well written, I must admit, and I will say this: it is well written. It's a well written. It's a damn good storyline as well. It really is. To have something like a rivalry between a boy, your ex-fiance's boyfriend and Dennis, that is very intelligent and very good how they've done it. It really is. So it's a well-written story. It's well filmed as well. And Simon Pegg in this pulls it really off. He like always, he pulls it off. He's a real, in my mind, he's a very underrated actor because he's a very good actor. It's like a comedy gem. It is a fantastic comedy gem. It really is. And Simon Pegg is brilliant. He's fantastic. I mean, someone thought he was good because he started doing the Mission Impossibles with Tom Cruise and things like that. And also he's been in the new Star Trek, hasn't he, as well, playing Montgomery Scotty. in the new Star Trek. So someone saw the potential in him. He's done other films as well, but this one, and all the others, what he's done, like Shaun of the Dead, World's End, and Hot Fuzz and things like that. You know, this stands out the most. Yeah, it really does. And it's all about running a Nike marathon, a Nike River marathon, and that's what he does. He enters a Nike River marathon and completes it. Yes, he's the last man on to finish it, but he's finished it with a busted ankle, a badly, I think it's a badly sprained ankle. He finishes that marathon on, and he finished as an hero as well. He became more famous than anything else. So it's well written, it's well directed, and yeah, there's nothing else I can really say about it. Apart from that, it's a good storyline. Is it a keeper? Yes, I will be keeping this. And that it will be good in my collection. But this copy, because I have got two of these, this copy will be going to somebody else who may not have seen it, so we'll see. So there you go. Run, Fat Boy, Run, and yeah, a damn good film. It really is. So, like I say, it's a keeper. Would I watch it again? Yes, I would. I'd definitely watch it again. So, that's all I can say about it. Run, Fat Boy, Run. That's all I can say. There's nothing else I can point out. All the key features are there. Where he's running, where he's left Libby at the altar and he's run away. He's running for the hills, and then 5 years later he's back and he's meeting his son. He's spending time with his son, teaching his son how to do fart noise as well, up in the train, other people are looking around and things like that. Yeah, all the irresponsible things. What a parent does. But yeah, it's a very good film. Like I say, it's a good storyline. It's well directed, and they chose the right actors to do this film as well. So there you go. So if you have liked this, please give me a thumbs up. Please like the film. Please subscribe if you're new and hit the bell icon in it. All that will let you know when I'm uploading another video. Also, please share the video to your friends and your family and to other social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, Twitter, whatever, X, I call it Twitter still, so it's Twitter. And also, please, and Twitch, and also use the comment section below. And I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now. Catch you all later. Bye.